A pantry inventory can be useful in several ways. It tracks the food you have on hand. You might have multiple storage locations for food in your home, and an inventory will help you avoid purchasing foods you already have. It also saves time when meal planning and helps you to know what foods you may be storing or using over a longer period of time. Getting started is as easy as making a list. You can create a list for all of the food you have in your home as one running log, or you might want to separate it into categories like frozen foods, spices, or canned goods. Keep in mind that as you use ingredients or purchase more foods, you'll want to update the appropriate lists, so keep them where they are easy to access and remember. Using your smartphone to take a picture of your list before going to the grocery store is one way you can avoid buying duplicate items. There are also apps available for smartphones if you prefer a digital solution. If you're struggling to get started or worried about keeping the list up to date, start small. Track your spices and frozen foods, things you may not look at every day or tend to forget you have on hand. As you are creating your inventory, it is a good time to discard any foods that may have gone bad. Keep in mind that for most foods, the expiration date does not indicate when a food is no longer safe to eat. Infant formula products are the exception and are required to have a use-by date that is based on testing by the manufacturer. Expiration dates are found on most products, and wording for them has changed over time, causing confusion among consumers about whether a product is safe to eat or not. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, manufacturers generally apply date labels at their own discretion and for a variety of reasons. And date labels are not generally required on packaged foods. Manufacturers may include these to indicate the time they expect a food to be at its best quality. Efforts are underway to standardize this message by changing the wording for dates to "best if used by." Since most states won't tell you when a food is no longer safe to eat, you should examine foods for changes in color, consistency, or texture when deciding if the quality is still there past the date listed.